I was a little bit thrown by the scrambled eggs with lapsang souchong, which I actually believe to be a tea. And I can't understand quite why you serve scrambled egg with tea and smoked salmon, all jumbled up together.
It just all starts to sound a little bit poncy. And, you know, it's not the environment where you expect that kind of food.
It doesn't suit it. The menu doesn't suit Little Chef.
And to make a bad day worse, Ian Pegler's on the phone, insisting that Heston's menu isn't radical enough.
I believe that I can get similar food that you produced yesterday from other celebrity chefs. But the reason why we chose you is because you are just so different.
Okay, you tell me what you think I should do, and then I'll have a listen and see what I think about that.
Heston, that's not my job. I'm here to run the company.
Well,
you're here to come up with the innovation.
I'm here to do what I do, and yesterday was part of what I do.
I can't see that a slab of ham with an egg on the top is synonymous with you.
Yeah, if you want fat duck dishes, I tell you what, you can come to the Fat Duck with your directors, pay for a table of 6, it would cost you £250 a head, because that's what it costs to produce this stuff, not £6 for a dish. You can do that, eat through a Fat Duck tasting menu. I'm happy to do that and talk you through it and then tell you how you can't do any of those dishes. I'm not standing here where you're going to say, go back to the drawing board, give me more. I'm not doing that. You have to give me direction or not at all.
Well, then I think we need to take this discussion a bit further.
It's just the bloke's deluded. It concerns me that he's not caring about the basics. He's not caring about the quality of the ingredient and the dishes that he's serving. What he's caring about is the fireworks that you can put on top. And I'm not putting fireworks on top of anything that isn't up to a certain level, and on top of any dish that doesn't use ingredients up to a certain level, obviously given the cost considerations. But again, it just seems like it's another example of let's paint over the cracks. I'm just going to carry on, actually. Fucking.
Heston's menu is on trial for 2 more days. If he wins, it could be rolled out into all Little Chef restaurants. If he loses, he'll have to go back to the drawing board. Day 1 didn't go well, and with Heston needed back in Bray, he's entrusted his top chefs, Ashley and Jockey, to run the show.
At the till, that's going to come in.
Ash hasn't got off to a good start, and he's irritated Michael, the restaurant manager.
Because while you've been sleeping, we've been what?
Yeah, hello. Welcome to my world.
I'm only winding you up.
Don't wind me up. I really hate that. Just don't think you're better than me because you're not.
I'm not better than you.
Right.
In Heston's absence, a culture clash is brewing between Little Chef and Fat Duck staff, and customers aren't finding the food any easier.
An oyster in a Lancashire hot pot.
I mean that is traditional, I believe, but I don't want an oyster in my Lancashire hot pot. I mean, and I certainly don't want to pay £10 for it.
Ash.
Yes, mate.
This lady didn't want this because she thought it was too rich for her.
Love it.
Even Heston's pièce de résistance fails to work its magic.
When you eat the sorbet, it will taste like chocolate ice.
It comes on and you look at it and you think, oh, that's lovely. And at the end of the day, it's just chocolate ice cream. Yeah. And it seems all the work, and then you're just let down with the ice cream.
So many customers are choosing to eat from the existing Little Chef menu that they're taking over Heston's half of the restaurant.
Everybody in the restaurant is eating Little Chef food. That's a Heston table, and they're eating Little Chef food. A Heston table, a Heston table, a Heston table, and they're all eating Little Chef food. I don't think Heston's going in the right direction. I think it's back to the drawing board to start again. Little Chef is not all about fancy food and tablecloths. It's quick food on the table, in and out.
With Heston's menu failing, Michael wants to give Ash the benefit of 25 years' experience at Little Chef.
I find it quite hard. We see your meals that are lovely, but my brain is Little Chef orientated, and it has been for nearly 30 years. And I see you dropping your bag of scrambled egg into your thing to heat up or what have you, and in my brain I'm like, Christ, never in a million years are we going to be able to do that, because it's got to be out like that. It can't work like that. And you've got to teach me to change my way of thinking, that we can get meals out really quickly. So while you're doing your bit of balancing that with your bit of whatever onto a bit of the toast, my chefs are getting out 40 meals.
No,
that's the thing we've got to change.
That's a total exaggeration of how long it takes to do that. It's not balanced on the toast. The fucking egg is on the plate. No, I can put a fucking egg on a plate, a slice of butter and two bits of toast quicker than you guys can fucking find where the table it's going to. Morning.
Don't fucking bitch about my restaurant.
See, there you go. This morning...
Don't bitch
no,
about
hold
my
on.
You sound like you are, and I won't have it.
No.
Do you know what, Helen, having enough? I feel that they look down on Little Chef. Little Chef, you know, is my life, and I've worked for Little Chef for a long, long time. And I find it quite hard the way they think, and I just feel that they are looking down upon us.
By the end of day 3, Heston's trial menu has failed. Little Chef outsold his food by 5-1. Boss Ian Pegler insists he knows exactly where Heston's going wrong. He thinks his food is lacking the magic he's famous for.
The menu brief is designed to make it crystal clear to Heston where it is that we're going, and it's also giving him license to think out of the box and this blue sky thinking approach. Having given him that permission, it would be really exciting to see what he comes up with. I'm salivating now thinking, gosh, he's really going to come up with some great stuff here, and we can now move ahead together, because I'm not sure that we were together before.
Customers' reactions to Heston's trial menu means it won't be rolled out nationally. He'll have to think again.
So it doesn't look very appealing to me. I would prefer the original menu. You know what you're getting there.
It just all starts to sound a little bit poncy, and you know, it's not the environment where you expect that kind of
It doesn't
food.
suit it. The menu doesn't suit Little Chef. It doesn't.
Well, I've got this menu brief document from Ian, and it uses words like British, yeah, iconic, yeah, original. Well, that certainly is not what they're asking for. I've got to try and pull out something positive from this. I can't say stuff them. I'd be lying if I said it didn't have any impact on me, and I don't care. Of course I care. You cook food to give people pleasure. And obviously the food that we've cooked for this trial didn't really give them pleasure, did it? Calling two quail.
Right.
Check.
For the 3 Michelin-starred chef used to accolades, it's a personal and unprecedented failure. Even the fat duck's magical food can't take his mind off Little Chef.
There's those comments of it being poncy, fussy, complicated. It's like being kicked in the stomach. I don't consider myself a poncy person. I didn't grow up with lobster and caviar. I think I'm a normal bloke. Some people might disagree, but I like to think I'm a normal bloke. But I can't dismiss it. It's irrelevant whether I think they know what the customers are talking about or not. At the end of the day, my menu was wrong for that Little Chef because he didn't get the right response. So I've got to go back to the drawing board. I've got to rethink this whole thing. And I've got to find out what the general public really want to eat.
Tomorrow, a chastened Heston sets off in search of Britain's favourite food.
Fish and chips.
Oh, God, that didn't take long, did it?
Lancashire hot pot.
It'll be curry.
It'll be the curry.
He recruits a Little Chef cook to help him develop breakfast.
Shit, this is bloody stupid.
I've officially employed the worst cook that I've ever come across.
But relations with the Little Chef boss deteriorate to such an extent that Heston calls an emergency meeting.
Sorry, can you switch off?
That's it, I've had enough to talk to you now.
And you can see that tomorrow at 9. And if you've tried the new Little Chef menu, tell us what you think about it at channel4.com/food. And tomorrow at 8, opposites attract the attention of our experts who deal with eating disorders. Super size versus super skinny, back for a new series. And then, as we've seen, Heston returns with a fry-up in the boardroom. Next, though, a surprise eviction in Celebrity Big Brother.